We adopted a kitty. I think she found a good home.
We got to eat this.
Here's Rosie. We adopted a kitty. It's a girl. So she's about 12 weeks old, 12, 13 maybe. We rescued her. My husband works construction and there were some stray cats in a building and they set out some traps and they caught 3 of them. And one of them escaped and 2 of them were taken home by his coworkers. We got one and little sibling got rescued too. She's healthy, except she had a bunch of fleas, so we took care of her fleas, but nothing else that was concerning. She's obviously a very loving kitty. I think she found a good home. Hi, Rosie.
Are you ready?
Hi, kitty. Want your toy? I need to get him his toys. Kitty, hey! Oh, God, I was in the nose and there's some bunchy sheets. Hi, kitty. It's a kitty. That's Mommy's kitty.
So we rescued a kitten. Not sure if that was obvious. And I had about 3 hours notice from when my husband called and said he was bringing her home. We've never had a cat before, so I had no idea what I would need. I knew probably some food, some water, maybe a collar, a bed. What kind of bed? Do we need any toys? Then I had to get a litter box, but what size litter box and what goes on the inside? I just bought the smallest size of the litter box and the bed and the collar because I knew she was very, very little. But she grew out of that size in about 6 months and we had to get a bigger size. Some other things I bought were this carrier to bring her to the vet and some pee pads. After introducing her to our 2-year-old daughter, we brought her to a bathroom and made that her home. We thought this was the best place because it has vinyl flooring for any messes and no windows where she could escape. We would sit in the bathroom with her so she would get used to having us around and know that we weren't scary to her. And we tried to entice her out to eat and explore. The reason we kept her in here was before we could bring her to the vet to get a checkup. We didn't even know if she was a boy or a girl or if she had any diseases. So we didn't even name her until her appointment. We found out she was about 12 weeks old. And if you didn't know, they can tell a cat's age based on how many of the teeth have come in. Because apparently all cats get their teeth at the same time frame. So it's really easy to tell their age this way. Who knew? Oh, sweetheart.
You know what? I could see fleas on it.
Really?
I saw a flea crawling on its forehead through its white.
Kitty, come on home. I'm not going to tail.
No, not it. Okay. Well, be gentle with the tail, okay? The kitties don't usually like having their tails touched.
We got to eat this. Kitty.
Hi, kitty. Hi.
Hey. Hey. Mama, don't kiss her. Hi, kitty. Hey, hey, hey. We got a puppy and a kitty.
You do. So she was in here for about 2 weeks waiting for the appointments so we can get her vaccinated and flea meds. We didn't even introduce her to our dog or the rest of the house in this time. Once she was okay to be out of the bathroom, her favorite place to go was under my daughter's crib, and she always would find tiny places to hide. Now that she's bigger, she doesn't fit in the same places, but I have found her collar that has fallen off in some kind of strange places. Speaking of collars, I've bought her about 3 or 4 collars by now. They're always the breakaway kind, which is recommended so they can escape if their collar gets caught somewhere dangerous. But because it has a breakaway latch, she keeps losing it. And after the 4th one, I said she can go without, and she doesn't wear a collar anymore. Having a little kitten is quite a challenge. We actually had a vacation planned while she was still small, and if your cat is less than like a year old or something, boarding places won't take them. I think you have to be spayed and vaccinated, so she definitely couldn't be boarded. So we took her with us. Let me tell you, it's a lot of work bringing a cat in an RV, but it was also an adventure. I'll link the video down below if you want to see more. But the gist of it is I don't recommend it and I wouldn't do it again. Once she was old enough to be spayed, we took her because when you adopt a cat from the streets, we do not want to add any more kittens back to the streets. So she was spayed, fully vaccinated, and even microchipped, so I knew she could go without the collar. And back into the bathroom she goes to heal after surgery. I'm in our bathroom now, and what I'm gonna do is I have to take care of our cat. Our cat got spayed right before Christmas, so it has been it's been exactly a month. And she has had the worst experience trying to heal from that procedure. And we keep her in our bathroom. It's a very small room. And after 2 weeks, her stitches popped. We took her back every other day to the vet to get new dressings. And we did that for like 2 weeks and it was looking better. And then she popped it again. And so what I've done is, Eric actually bought these online. It's like a antimicrobial wound care for cats. So I'm gonna spray that on her, keep it clean. I give her some fresh food and water and some attention today. And hopefully this will heal whatever is causing her not to heal. Poor thing has been stuck in this bathroom for a month now. And she's sick of it, and Eric and I are sick of giving up our bathroom to let her be in here. A trooper through this whole thing. Doesn't seem to bother her other than the fact that she's just like got a wound on her. I know. Can't get this off. Okay. Let's look at this. Looking better already. I know, Katie. I know. Here. So she was supposed to be there for only 2 weeks, but it turns out she was allergic to the sutures that they used, so she wasn't healing on her incision and it actually burst open. Poor thing, we had to go back to the vet to get her wound cleaned out and wrapped up in this makeshift bandage and t-shirt until it was healed and we knew there was no infection. There were multiple vet trips, multiple bandage changes, and my dad came over to check on her a few times. It was over a month of her in this tiny bathroom before she got the all clear to remove the cone and to move around the house. What do you think? You want to go outside? At this time, we also started training her to be an outdoor cat. Once an outdoor cat, always an outdoor cat. And I knew I wasn't keeping this litter box in my bathroom for one more day. She was definitely skittish and nervous at first, but she now loves being outside and roaming around. And I see her coming from our neighbors' yards and see her with some other cats as well. Look how far you wandered. Although at times it seems like she's my fourth child, and we've had some big challenges to get her healthy and to be a responsible pet owner, but she's also been so sweet with my family and a companion to my daughters and even my dog. I wouldn't call myself a cat person, but she has a special place in my heart. If you have the chance to adopt a cat and give it a safe home, I say to take this as your sign to do it.